Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bruins will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Farrell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Stanford's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and
there he goes! Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Farrell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Complete in the middle. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Running free. Touchdown, Stanford! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the UCLA Bruins offense will go to work for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They punt it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. This is a designed run. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. Shakes off the defender. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Brown wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line, running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Spins away from the defense. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Iamaleava. He's got it.
If you're trying to throw these crow routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the right. That pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Runs through a tackle. He's running free down the middle. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
This is one way you can try to attack the perimeter of the field, right? Get the option play going. Quarterback has it, reads his key, pitches it out to his running back to see what he can go do in space.
Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Brown will throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got his man quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Cardinal. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it. Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The short hands. It's Farrell. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Running to Green. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Brown wants to pass. The short hands. It's Farrell. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moved it out and putting a drive together. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. On the move. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Stanford, 21. UCLA, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Firing to the right, complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Working the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Bruins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Pushes for the goal line. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bruins! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 4 over Florida Atlantic. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on first down from the 28. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Barges ahead. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things